poprzednim odcinku.
Arti, ty coś o tym wiesz, tylko to przede mną ukrywasz, co? Wredny jesteś, nie lubię cię. Dobrze, że nie może mnie z placka zdzielić, bo mi łeb urwał, nie? Moi drodzy, kontynuujemy naszą przygodę w Niezwyciężonym Stanisława Lema, którego mam nadzieję przywitacie kciukiem w górę bowiem.
Jasne, focus. What now?
Mamy tyle serii teraz na kanale, że jest jakiś kosmos. Jednakże szybciutko kończymy koda, 2 z nich już szybciutko kończymy, więc przez resztę listopada, poza tym, że jeszcze jedna premiera na kanale będzie, będą trwały serie z Robocopa, Alana Wake'a oraz Niezwyciężonego. A w międzyczasie dokończymy sobie Lords of the Fallen.
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Natomiast tutaj są nadajniki, o których totalnie, jakby nie wiem, zapomniałem, nie zauważyłem ich, nawet nie wiem jak to nazwać. Kompletne fiasko. Dobra. Tutaj, rozkładaj. Zdaje się, że dużo osób nie wiedziało, że to jest spacerowicz bardziej niż, wiecie, gra akcji i tak dalej, ale jest to spacerowicz, który ma fenomenalną fabułę.
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here? This is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Is it gonna work?
We'll see.
Okej.
I've rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Oof. I don't know if the Androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positroid brain has correct readings. Receptors.
Żyj, Arti. Żyj.
It worked! He moved!
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. Got you, tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Okej, to lecimy. Gorski, tak? Okej. W czym rzecz, bardzo lubię takie fabularne gry. Lubię gry, które skupiają się na odkryciu historii. Wcale, wiecie, jakby nie muszę oferować znacznie więcej, choć tutaj klimat jest, no, niewyobrażalnie przyjemny, nie? Miejsce wykopalisk. Choćby tędy. Albo do Gorskiego. Spróbujmy znaleźć Gorskiego. Chociaż w sumie miejsce wykopalisk też do Gorskiego nas doprowadzi, nie? Zbadajmy je, czemu nie? Także nie mam absolutnie nic przeciw, żebyśmy sobie po prostu przechodzili tę grę i fabułę odkrywali.
Finally, it works. Quota, 5 meters. Careful.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking. It's a drill. So damn loud.
Look, here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analyses show similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Oh, furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Novik. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Jakieś złote przemyślenia?
Carefully, Connell.
Regis, we're losing reception. Carl, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Just now, I can't let you go alone. My leg...
Ciekawe. Jasna chciała polecić pomóc, znaczy tak zadecydowałem, nie? Że chciała. Dobra. Innymi słowy, nic tu po mnie. Ha. Dobra, idziemy szukać Gorskiego.
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
Tyle będzie szybciej, nie? O kurde, co to było?
There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section? Measurements?
Musimy skupić się zarówno na badaniach składu chemicznego wody, jak i na wierceniach geologicznych.
These are Merritt's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Warstwy gliny osadowej przemieszane z czarno-czerwoną substancją niegeologiczną i planetarną mają miliony lat co najmniej.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Sojusz Kosmolidarny, kwatera główna wspólnoty międzyplanetarnej, dywizja kosmiczna, Układ Słoneczny. Szanowna pani dr Merritt, dzisiejsza wiadomość jest w odpowiedzi na najnowszą konferencję międzyplanetarną. Chcielibyśmy zaoferować pani awans w przyszłej wyprawie Obelisk 03 na stanowisko astrogatora. Pani umiejętności ogólne i wyniki w poprzednich misjach i potwierdzają pani gotowość do podjęcia kolejnego kroku w kosmicznej podróży. Liczymy na pani odpowiedzialność, kiedy tylko wróci pani ze swojej aktualnej misji z poważaniem generał Pixart, oficer dowodzący. Przygody pilota Pirksa. Ale jaja. A tam jak się dostać? Tamtędy. Okej. Rozumiem, gro. No, ale jedna rzecz, która mi się, jeżeli mogę powiedzieć, nie podoba, to muszę wam powiedzieć, że to, że postać ma ograniczoną staminę. Wiem, że jest to jakby zrozumiałe totalnie, nie? Jednakże w chwili, gdy historię poznaję jedynie eksplorując teren, nie chcę za chwilę musieć się zatrzymywać.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
O kurde blade.
The signal's coming from a castle backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her. She's here. I found her. Marit, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital
here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Nothing. Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Marit. Breathe. I beg you.
Doctor. Jasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough!
Marit. Astrogator. She's...
I know. Doctor. Jasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Cholera, koszmar. Normalnie koszmar. Tam się da zejść, tak?
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find the doctor, alive. I'm sure about that.
No dobra. Najpierw Gorski. Nie wiem, czy znowuż Kowal. Owszem, wykopaliśmy w poszukiwaniu Kowala. A ta Kowal też powinien tu być gdzieś? O w mordę, to nie wiedziałem. Masakra. Myślicie, że tutaj, czy raczej szukać go tam? Nie wiem.
Someone's here.
Oj, niedobrze. Czy słyszałem głos? Nie.
Oh no.
Jasna, status.
Koval? Don't do this to me. Not you. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval! His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Jasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Jasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski.
Tam było napisane, że na tej planecie jednak jest życie.
Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Struktura rozgałęzia się pod ziemią. Gorski sprawdza prawą odnogę. Masywny pionowy okaz wystaje ponad powierzchnię. Zbiornik wodny, struktury podziemne, największe do tej pory, w głąb wzgórza 150 metrów oflagowane. Widoczne z punktu 4, azymut 350, dystans 200.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got him.
Do lądownika.
The underbot with Krauter is also on its way to the site. He'll leave shortly.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Damy radę, niesiemy ci, doktorku. No dobra, czyli Koval ocalony. Krauta ma się ok. Niestety Mary zginęła.
I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Krauter? Our dear Merritt. Now Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
Nothing adds up. But I'm afraid it's our own fault. It was going so well before. We hadn't even considered the possibility of failure. Started digging right away. Taking samples, not even trying to avoid potential threats. Koval was alone, out of the signal's reach. Dr. Gorski wandered even further away, on his own. And Merritt... She...
Jasna? You there?
Yeah, sorry. I lost track of my thoughts. Don't even know what I wanted to say anymore.
Oh, that happens to all of us. Don't worry.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Merritt's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Jasna, Dr. Merritt is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
Uważam, że to jest słuszne, co ona robi. Już wypada zabrać na rzecz. Mam nadzieję, że to nie wpłynie źle na fabułę, nie? Kurde blade. To tutaj, prawda? Tak jest. Tutaj mam znacznik plecaka, a za tym obeliskiem leży Merit. Okej, tutaj właściwie. Będzie bardzo dziwnie, jeżeli się okaże, że ona przeżyje.
Jasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? I don't think we have much choice in the matter. There's only one way forward.
No dobra. Ojejku, jaka jest wasza ulubiona powieść, Lema? Ciekawe, ile osób powie Solaris.
I've served with Dr. Merritt for over 2 decades. She was made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Merritt will be awarded posthumously.
It makes no sense, astrogator. Merritt didn't care about titles. She just wanted to pave the way for others. And it's too late for that.
Maybe.
Po odniesieniu Merit idziemy tam. Ojejku. To smutne, liczyłem, że uda mi się ocalić wszystkich z załogi, ale nie poszło po naszej myśli, moi drodzy.
Please take good care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Śladem Gorskiego. Mówi o czymś żywym na tej planecie. Ja tam widziałem coś dziwnego przy miejscu wykopalisk. Nie podobało mi się to. Ani trochę.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
No dobra, czyli pewnie tutaj. Grawitacja ewidentnie jest lżejsza tu.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who? You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if he picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. Got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
Jak to sprawdzić?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Osa. Boli jak Woli. Luna to jednocześnie ulubiona postać z czarodziejek z Księżyca mojej żonki, a jednocześnie Luna Lovegood z Harry'ego Pottera, więc idealne imię.
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere. The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Dobra, podążaj. Zobaczymy, dokąd nas zaprowadzi, nie? Okej, widział na radarze. Dokąd mnie zaprowadzisz? No to jest pytanie. Kurde blade.
There's so much of it. I guess this is the fourth point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top.
Ciekawe.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Coś mi tu śmierdzi. Nie mam powodów, by nie ufać astrogatorowi, ale mimo wszystko coś, kurde, mi tu nie leży, nie?
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters.
Azymut 350, dystans 200.
Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
To czekam, odszukuję Gorskiego. Dobra. To spróbujmy tędy. O, proszę.
I know. Hi, Luna. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
To nie będzie proste.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us. But not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Oh, have you started to fear for your position?
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, we probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job. Shh, Astrogator. Can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Dr. Gorski, Are you here somewhere?
Lokalizator nie wskazuje, żeby tu był. Niedobrze. Ale zobaczcie, jesteśmy w kosmosie, obca planeta, a krzaki jak w Miami, nie?
These bushes are kind of weird.
No mówię, no.
Better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use a language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Jeszcze jakieś przemyślenia? A jednak.
They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand. These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
Okej. Chyba muszę iść dalej, nie? Nie mam pojęcia, dokąd mnie to zaprowadzi, ale skoro Gorskiego nie ma w okolicy, lokalizator też nic nie pokazuje, to nie ma co, tylko schodzimy dalej chyba, nie?
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain.
Hopper's Doctor. Doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Go smoothly, Hopper.
Też lądowanie jasnej, prawda? Jest samo w lądowniku.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition data sent. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Ciekawe.
What about that lander, Yasna? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. We can't afford to lose this lander too.
stronę obozu.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes, it worries me too.
Ale pięknie, o kurde blade. O kurde, jak ładnie. O cholera.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Dobra. Masz stronę obozu. Czyli w prawo, tak? Dobra. Dowiemy się prawdopodobnie, jak Jasna straciła przytomność, prawda? Czyli fragmentarycznie będziemy dowiadywali się, co u niej.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
Some slob left litter here. Had no respect for an alien ecosystem at all.
What kind of litter?
Cigarette butt, a crumpled pack.
So, taking off the helmet for no good reason. Risk of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Irresponsible spreading of DNA. Compared to this, the damage of an already extinct ecosystem is basically a negligible issue.
That's true. It's just, apart from keeping our crew safe, I also have academic concerns.
That's completely understandable, Doctor. However, we must focus on the mission. It has the highest priority, always.
Forgive me, but such thinking is an anti-example of the galactocentric code. We should explore other worlds, while keeping our own interference to a minimum, whether in the solar system, in the far reaches of the Milky Way, or in a completely different galaxy.
Yeah, I've heard a thing or two.
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing. Do not meddle in other non-human matters. Seize the void, but do not attack that which has developed its own equilibrium over millions of years. Do not consider anything other than human as either better or worse. It all sounds beautiful, Doctor, but no one will be satisfied with a void.
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
Or someone else's well-being. In my opinion, this is an idealized doctrine of scientists who spend most of their lives idly gazing at the sky.
Like me.
Not at all. You are actively involved in space exploration, Doctor.
Na tyle aktywnie zaraz zejdę i stracę przytomność.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests. I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Odszedłem stamtąd. Mam tam wejść z powrotem? Okej. Szczególnie groźnie to nie wyglądało.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
I'm back.
Is everything all right?
Yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found them in time.
May I ask, what did he do with Marit?
I placed her body in a cryo chamber so that her family can say goodbye.
Thank you.
Please, don't thank me. It was the least I could do for her.
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to go back this way.
Why hasn't he yet? Going down after him. Tell me one more thing. When it comes to Marit, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. Just a report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
Damn. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm hanging with my full weight on the rope, away from the wall. Oh, I can't go up.
Nothing to grab onto.
No, it won't do much good. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Do you have a better idea?
Sonda. Złapać się sondy.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Jasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
All right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
No nie mówiłem.
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
One meter forward.
Jednak 2.
I can't reach it. A bit closer, please.
No i bingo.
Is the maneuver complete?
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Odszukaj Gorskiego. Góra, dół.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent.
This place.
Yes?
It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
Da się tędy przejść do przekaźnika?
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right. According to Dr. Krauter, negative symptoms can appear after an hour. Maybe after a few hours. I think you'll find Gorski by then.
Let's hope so. No point in going back this way. Ah, I see the probe. Is everything all right with it?
Not quite. The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
That's possible, but please don't worry about it.
It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
Topola.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
That does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Czy ja dotrę tędy do sądu i flagi? Tak jest.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. I found some abandoned items.
What items? What do you have there, Yasna?
A telemeter and opened food rations. So he couldn't have gone far.
Why would he leave his equipment behind?
Well, maybe he planned to come back soon.
Pytanie, w którym kierunku poszedł? Czy tu? Owszem.
I have a lead. His footsteps.
Finally.
There are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that. Not a chance. I have to turn back.
Przerąbane, ale znajdujemy ścieżkę, także...
Ouch!
Yasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Cholercie. Najgorsze jest to, że tam widziałem kroki, a to już ich nie widzę. A jednak widzę.
Finally! I have his position. Not yet. Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna. I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
No tylko, że gdzie ja go znajdę, co?
Got him! He's not moving.
Mądre. Bystrzacha.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
Other reactions?
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Caster. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
You're still not in them. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
after careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Let's hope Artie can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Oby nie. Dobra, w którym kierunku? Otwarta przestrzeń jest tutaj. O nie. Czy to mrugnięcie to jest zwiastun czegoś złego?
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal. There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the... What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No!
Please hold on.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! I'm flying.
What's the situation?
What was that?
No kurde. Oddałem tlen. Ja pierdzielę.
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeats racing. But saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Przerąbane, że oddałem tlen. Ja cię kręcę. Chciałem dobrze. Masakra, moi drodzy. Normalnie masakra. Ja mam nadzieję, że ta wyjątkowa polska gra się wam podoba, bowiem przed nami dalsza część przygody. Jeżeli ten odcinek się wam podobał i chcecie zobaczyć więcej, pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę. Nie zapomnijcie o subskrypcji, dzwoneczku, wtedy żadnych was nie ominie ode mnie. W tym odcinku to tyle. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Pamiętajcie, że moje odcinki powstają dzięki wsparciu patronu z Patronite'a. Link do niego macie na ekranie i poniżej. Moją stronkę, na której są top listy, mojego Instagrama, Facebooka i wszystkie inne fajne miejsca znajdziecie oczywiście w opisie. No i raz jeszcze pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę, bo to nic nie kosztuje, a bardzo wspiera kanał. Dzięki za uwagę, moi drodzy, i do miłego usłyszenia.